Hi, this is Alex, and I'm back with more 60% keyboards that their owners have kindly allowed me to present to you here on my humble channel. Links with more information are in the description. We're changing the rules of the series from this point on to cover all 60-something% keyboards, as I feel they deserve to be included. And since I am the law around here, I'm sure there will be no objections, so let's get on with it. A brand new key set on a brand new keyboard. I love the green theme running through this board and the photos. GMK Coniferous is paired with a stunning space grey M65A in a beautiful location. Seeing these great shots has me pining for my own M65A, which should arrive in the next 2 or 3 weeks. You can see that this M65A has a couple of aluminium artisans from Ramaworks in Seattle Green on the right. Over on the left is a Kiwi Snacky from Key Collective, also Pupper. Rolling your own colours is a great way to have a more unique colour combination that might not be available in a group buy. Signature Plastics offers a really great choice of PBT Dye Subs in their DSA family that you can get from their Pimp My Keyboard storefront. Here's a really nice combination of white and orange that we haven't seen in a group buy for quite a while. I never get fatigued looking at sweet pictures of HHKBs. I love subtle additions to HHKBs as they seem to fit the board so well. I also like when people post pictures of their boards that allow us a glimpse into their lives. This one has an aftermarket sticker with red accents to match the artisans, making for a board worthy of an officer and a gentleman. I like this picture because it shows that RGB keyboards don't need to look like a psychedelic 70s art movie, although sometimes that is nice. That gentle gradient from blue to white looks fantastic as a backdrop to DSA granite. The Amp Pro really is a good choice for a wireless mechanical 60% keyboard. Okay, it may be the only option, but it's a damn good one. The DZ60 offers what scientists would call a redonkulous amount of layout options. Whatever Fruit Loop crazy layout you can think of, this thing probably has you covered. The DZ60 here has DSA Wolfmark, a fairly rare keyset that was organised out of China with a focus on support for ortholinear keyboards, 60%, and even has support for the Philco Minila. Good luck hunting down this keyset. This isn't your grandmother's poker. This Poker 3 RGB has some fresh looking PBT keycaps, including those cheeky, colourful Enjoy PBT CMYK modifiers. Just look at them, sitting there all cheeky like. But this Poker 3 has also had some modding done under the hood, 67-gram Zelios. This is a great example of starting off with something pretty run-of-the-mill and ending up with something cool while having fun along the way. Not only does this user have a knack for matching up alphas and modifiers using a bit of imagination, but those photos are excellent too. Poor man's Honeywell doesn't do the one in the silver case justice. There's something so classy about those old school Dye Sub alphas. Seeing these two come together must be so satisfying. The V1 Ducky Mini is a board that you don't see too often. The simple styling of the original gave way to the much more distinctive V2 in about 2014. This V1 distinguishes itself by wearing some rather nice Doubleshot ABS keycaps sold by mechboards in the UK. They have a different vibe to them than GMK with the thinner legends and the lack of text on the backspace and shift keys. I absolutely love this photo with the chaotic black and white background almost camouflaging the keyboard. Really makes you want to take a closer look. Picturing this keyboard sitting in the lab of a scientist working on a cure for aging, or in the home of a millionaire brain surgeon. You've got a Duck Viper with a mix of GMK's Hyperfuse and Plum set upon vintage cherry black switches. This is some keyboard goals material right here. This user consistently has some of the best photos of his beautiful collection, so definitely look out for more in this series. You don't have to have an endgame level keyboard or a fancy camera and lighting setup to have a nice photo. As John Lennon meant to say, all you need is kittens. This poker appears to have made some new friends who are very interested in those milky white keycaps.